Have you ever felt another's gaze upon you and sensed they see not just you, but the river of life flowing through you? A moment so clear, so still. You realize they are not just looking, but reading a language ancient and deep. A language you did not know your own heart was speaking. What if this feeling of being seen arises because your eyes are more than just gates to the spirit? What if they are broadcasting your deepest purpose to all of creation, for those who have learned to listen? I invite you to walk a path with me, a path inward, to understand the map your own spirit has drawn for this journey. The wisdom of my lineage teaches that nothing in nature is without purpose. The arc of a branch, the pattern of a stone, the color of your eyes. It is not a roll of dice from your ancestors. It is a physical echo of your spirit's chosen path, a silent, powerful current that has guided you long before you learned your own name. Think on this. Have you not noticed how souls with a similar gaze seem to walk similar roads in life? How they share a quiet quality that goes beyond mere chance? How you can sometimes look at a stranger and feel you understand something of their journey just from the light in their eyes. The wise ones of old understood this. They could read the current of a life in a person's eyes. They knew that the color carries the seed of your purpose. The reason your spirit chose this body, this time, this place, the specific practice you are here to master. Yet, there is a deep suffering. So many are walking against this current. They fight their own nature, wondering why the journey is so hard, why they feel so adrift, unable to find their kin, their harbor. If you have ever felt you were meant for a shore you cannot name, be still. The truth we are about to uncover may calm the waters of your life. You are not imagining this quiet call to something more. That sense that you are here for a reason. It is your spirit trying to speak to your mind in the only way it can, through the vessel of your body. In the quiet traditions, it is understood that we all carry imprints of spirit, deep currents that flow through all of us. These are not mere ideas. They are living forces that shape who we are, the paths we choose, the mountains we must climb, and the most ancient teachings say these currents are reflected directly in our physical form, most clearly in the eyes. This is a truth our modern world has forgotten. Your eye color is like a fingerprint of the spirit. It is the universe's way of marking you for your unique work. The patterns within your iris are not simply to catch the light. They are a living vessel for your soul's deepest calling. Consider the times a stranger has looked into your eyes and seemed to know your heart, or how certain gazes make you feel an instant kinship, while others bid you be still and observe. This is not coincidence. It is your spirit recognizing the path of another. The ancient desert fathers knew this. They saw the eyes as the seat of the spirit, and different colors as signs of different inner work. The mountain mystics could sense a person's life, wrought by studying the light in their eyes. Shamans from every land have always known that eye color reveals the spirit's chosen practice for this lifetime. But this knowledge was buried. We were taught to see our eyes as accidents of birth. We were conditioned to ignore the very map our ancestors held as sacred. The result is a world of wandering souls, cut off from their own purpose. They try to force themselves down paths not meant for them, into currents that push them back. They are tired, lost, and heavy because every day they are fighting the river of their own spirit. The truth has been whispering to you since your first breath, but you have been taught to ignore it, to see your eyes as a feature, not the compass they truly are. Let us begin with the color of the earth itself, brown. If your eyes are brown, you have been told they are common, ordinary. This is a profound misunderstanding, for you carry one of the deepest paths. In my lineage, these souls are known as the guardians of the earth. Their sacred work is to be the grounding force for all of humanity. They are the still point in the turning world. They are the harbor in the storm. They create the rich soil from which all other spiritual paths may grow. The power of brown eyes is this: the depth of color creates a connection to the most ancient and stable of energies. Brown-eyed souls can access a quiet wisdom that has been part of this world for ages. It is why they so often feel like old souls. They carry the weight of ancestral knowing. They are drawn to hold, to mend, to teach, to protect. They have a silent ability to make others feel safe and seen. But here is the shadow, the difficult practice that a guardian must learn. Their very purpose is to care, which means they often forget to care for themselves. They become so focused on anchoring others that they lose their own connection to the sky. They give until they are empty, wondering why they feel barren when surrounded by those they have nurtured. The path of the guardian is to learn the difference between being a harbor and being a sacrifice. You are here to teach the world how to be rooted in the earth, while still allowing the soul to breathe. You are the bridge between what is and what can be. The old traditions revered brown eyes as a sign of inner wisdom. In many paths, they were called earth angels, souls who chose to incarnate to help the world find its footing. People will always open their hearts to you. Strangers will share their burdens. Children and animals will rest in your presence. This is the field of safety your spirit creates. But your mission is not to carry everyone's burdens. It is to be the mountain, to show others how to be so deeply rooted in their own truth that they, too, can stand strong. You are the walking embodiment of wisdom and peace. Then there are the eyes of the clear sky and the deep water blue. If you have blue eyes, people may have called you intense. They may feel that you see too much. This is not aggression. This is the nature of your path, the way of the seer. The clarity of blue eyes mirrors a clarity of perception. Those who walk this path are gifted with pattern recognition. They see through illusion. They sense the mask and the face behind it. Their sacred work is to be a mirror of truth for the world. But here is the shadow work for the seer. The ability to see falsehood can create a feeling of separation, of mistrust. You may see the gap between what is said and what is true, and it can fill you with a great loneliness. The sacred practice of the seer is to learn to use their gift for healing, not for judgment. You are here to help others gently remove their own masks, not to rip them away. You are the one who can hold a space so safe, another can bear to see their own whole truth. The Norse seers believed blue eyes were a mark of the sky gazers, those who could perceive the invisible currents of spirit. The Celts taught that blue-eyed children could see through the veil between worlds. If you have blue eyes, you have felt it. People are either drawn to your stillness or unsettled by it. There is no middle ground. This is your energy. It invites others to stand in their own truth. Your inner nature is one of focused awareness, of seeing the lines that connect all things. You are not just looking at the world, you are perceiving its structure. You are here to serve truth, not to expose others, but to create a space of such integrity that masks become too heavy to wear. You must be the embodiment of authentic living, showing others that it is safe to be real. In this world of illusion and noise, your clear seeing is a medicine. Your eyes are tools of awakening. You are here to help humanity remember its true face. Then there are the eyes of the forest, the color of new life green. This is the rarest of colors, for its path is unique. These souls walk the way of the catalyst. Their purpose is to quicken the pace of change in all they touch. The blend of shades that create green mirrors a unique spiritual purpose. A green-eyed soul exists in the space between. They are a bridge from one state of being to another. This is why, if you walk this path, you may have always felt that you do not quite belong. You are too wild for the tamed places, too calm for the wild ones. This is not a failing. It is by design. Your purpose is to live in the doorway, to be the threshold. You appear in a person's life in the exact moment they are ready to become something new. You are the one who asks the question that changes everything. You are the gentle storm that clears the air. But here is the shadow for the catalyst. Your very energy can feel unstable to others. People are drawn to you like a moth to a flame. They change, they grow, and then they must pull away to find their new ground. This can leave you feeling as though you are always being left behind, just as the connection deepens. The ancient Druids saw green eyes as the mark of the life bringers, those who could help others transform their very nature. If you have green eyes, you have seen this. Your presence quickens the flow of life. Old patterns fall away in the people you meet. New doors open. You are a lightning rod for the energy of growth. You have a high capacity for creativity and adaptation. Your work is in helping others transform, but your mission is not to force this change. It is to be the embodiment of change itself, to be so fully alive with the energy of growth that you remind others of their own capacity to evolve. You are here to model what it looks for a soul to be in constant, joyful becoming. This world is breaking down old forms to build new ones. Your energy is the medicine for this transition. Your eyes are the mark of a soul who chose to serve the revolution of the heart. And what of the eyes that hold both the earth and the sky hazel? This is one of the most fluid paths, the way of the mirror. If you have hazel eyes, you have seen how they shift with the light, with your feelings, with the world around you. This is not just a trick of the light. It is a reflection of your soul's purpose. Those who walk this path have a gift of spiritual flexibility. They can access and reflect many different paths, depending on what is needed. You are a natural adapter, capable of becoming the wisdom that another soul needs to see in any given moment. It is why, if this is your path, you may have often felt like you are many people at once. The still mountain for one person, the clear stream for another, the growing forest for a third. This is not a lack of self. It is your gift. Your sacred work is to be a mirror for the potential in others. You have an ability to reflect back to people the light they cannot see in themselves. But here is the shadow of the mirror. This fluidity can make it feel as if you have no solid ground of your own. You can feel lost in the reflections, adapting to the needs of others until you forget your own. You may ask, who am I when I am not being what another needs? The wise Greeks spoke of souls who could mirror the qualities of the gods back to humanity. Your mission is to show others their own hidden beauty, their own forgotten strength. People have told you this. They have said, I never saw that in myself until I met you. This is your spiritual nature, creating a field of pure potential. Your work is in helping others recognize their own capacities. But your practice is not to lose yourself. It is to hold your own center, to be a clear, still lake that can offer a true reflection, rather than a turbulent river that distorts the image. You must be authentically adaptable, true to your own core while you dance with the needs of the world. In this time when so many have forgotten their own worth, your eyes are the mark of a soul who can help humanity remember its own divine nature. Now, you understand the path imprinted upon you, but this is where many turn back. They treat this knowledge as a label, a new box for the mind. But this is not a map of who you are. It is a map of who you are becoming. It reveals the sacred work your spirit is here to master. Every joy, every sorrow, every relationship has been the river, guiding you toward the ocean of your purpose. Think of the moments you felt most alive, most filled with quiet power. Did these moments not align with your path? The guardian, feeling a quiet joy while holding a friend in sorrow. The seer, feeling a surge of energy when they helped another find clarity. The catalyst, alive with possibility as they sparked a new idea in a group. The mirror, filled with peace as they helped someone see their own beauty. These were not accidents. That was your soul, humming its true note. But the real journey begins now. Most of us have been resisting, pushing against the current. The guardian told they were too quiet, trying to be loud. The seer told they were too intense, trying to be shallow. The catalyst told they were too much, trying to be smaller. The mirror told they were too changeable, trying to be rigid. This is the source of the struggle. You have been trying to be someone else, instead of more deeply becoming yourself. Here is your practice. For the next cycle of the moon, just watch. Notice the moments you feel full of energy, of peace. These are moments you are aligned with your path. Then, notice the moments you feel drained, restless, empty. These are the moments you are pushing against it. The goal is not to shatter your life overnight. It is to make small turns of the rudder. For the seer, perhaps it is choosing one more conversation of truth. For the guardian, allowing yourself to receive as much as you give. For the catalyst, embracing your role in bringing gentle, needed change. For the mirror, taking time to sit by your own still water and find your own reflection. Your path is not a cage, it is a craft. It is your soul's way of showing you where your greatest gift lies, where you can offer the deepest healing, where you will find the most profound peace. The wise ones knew this. When each person walks their true path, the entire village becomes whole. Share this understanding with someone whose gaze has always captivated you. Help them see the map they carry. This is not about knowing yourself better. It is about taking your sacred place in the healing of this world. Your eye color has been singing your soul's song since the day you were born. Now that you can hear the melody, you can stop fighting the current. You can finally begin to flow with it. The world is waiting for your specific medicine. There are souls waiting for the gift that only you can offer. Your eyes have been broadcasting your mission your entire life. Now, it is time to answer the call.